Pisces, all placement. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to use the chat to let me know how it resonates with you. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to use the comment section below. All right, Pisces, we're going to look into why is their energy so dark? Okay, we're going to look at the energy around that, followed by forward movement, okay? Make sure you like the video and please subscribe. Thank you so, so much. All right, let's get into it. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already resonated. It could be resonating at this time, or it could resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest, okay? All right, let's get it, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watcher. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces, all placement. Alrighty, let's get one more good shuffle here. Hey, Saranda. All right. What messages do we have for Pisces? Hey, Pretty Hustle. Bianca, hey, Teresa. What's the overall energy? We got the Four of Swords in the reverse here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, okay? Pisces, with this Four of Swords in the reverse, you could feel like this person has, I don't know why, but you could feel like this person has a restful night's sleep. Like they don't think about anything that they've done, anything like that they have projected out to you or to other people. Like you could have this, I want to say, an illusion of this person's life where it may seem like to you they don't think about anything that they've done wrong to anybody here, okay? Clarify the Four of Swords in the reverse. It's, with it being in the reverse, that lets me know that it is an illusion. All right, this person, they are, with the Fool card, they are a risk taker, but they take, I'm hearing unsavory. They take unsavory or risk with friendships, risk sometimes with their life, risk with the lives of other people, the emotions of other people. Like this person, yeah, they may be a risk taker, but it's unhealthy. In fact, I vow to say that maybe it's not even risk taking. They just kind of, what's the word? What do you call it when you act, when you do an action? When you take part in action without thinking, what is that called? That word is right there. What is it? Y'all help me out. What is it? What is the word? What is the word? Where you do something without thinking. Or you don't think it through. What is that? With the Knight of Wands here, Knight of Pentacles here, I'm sorry. They could feel like the Knight of Wands energy. Spontaneous, yep. That's close. Impulsive, yeah. Impulsive, spontaneous, absolutely. Thank you so much. But yeah, this person, yeah, they take risk, but it's more on the impulsive side, okay? And sometimes that can be a great thing, and then other times it may not be so great, right? But Pisces, it feels like in this reading here that the risk that you felt like, or you witnessed that they've taken, it seemed like they were okay with it, right? Like they were cool with everything. Like there was no risk or ramifications for their actions. But that was an illusion. That has been an illusion the whole time. Clarify the Two of Wands here. The Star in the reverse. I'm hearing that could be the furthest from the truth. Yeah, with the Star in the reverse. This person, clarify the Star. Page of Swords in the reverse. This person, Pisces, they tend to feel the guilt and the shame sooner than you think. All right. Yeah. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel the guilt and the shame sooner than you think. So let's look into why. With the Moon in the reverse, I did say, it's being revealed here, hopefully in this reading, Pisces. So why do they do this? Let's see. The Two of Cups, the Chariot, the Seven of Cups. This person could act like this, mainly because they feel like they can. But the Two of Cups, okay? I was getting a little tongue-tied. Some of you could be noticing today you may be a little tongue-tied because I'm surely on that wave here. But yeah, this person could have been acting like this, or they've always acted like this because they felt like they could. The Chariot here, Cancer energy. I can do this. This is something I want to do with the Seven of Cups. This is the vibe I'm getting here. With the King of Cups here in the reverse, I will say that there was a time that this person would act in a way that ruthless, destructive, chaotic, all those synonyms there. Clarify King of Cups in the reverse. The Four of Wands. That made them happy. When they were behaving that way, that made them happy. Being rude, being ruthless, chaotic, that made them happy here. That's dark energy. Anytime you gloat, a person gloats, or they're happy with the destruction of others, or the unhappiness of others, or they like to see people fall from grace, y'all, that's dark energy. With the Hangman here, Pisces energy, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, they love to see this. They love to see people sad. They love to see people hurt. That's dark energy. Devil energy here. Yeah, that is a unhealthy way of thinking. Okay. And I feel like this person, whoever this is to you or was to you, they definitely had this way of thinking. Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. You could have honestly felt like interacting with this person when you would talk about things that maybe you wanted to do with the Empress card here, things that you wanted to do, things that were bothering you and all that. You could have literally felt like this person was helping you to feel worse. And Pisces, they probably were. You literally could have felt like that. Like they would build you up, to break you back down. You weren't imagining that. You were not imagining that. With the Eight of Wands. Honestly, this is a situation that whatever this person touches, it crumbles. because they have such a dark energy, because they have such a twisted way of looking at things, you know? With the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Doom and gloom. This person is always the victim. It's always doom and gloom. It's always woe is me. It's always, you know, everybody is doing everything to me and I'm not doing anything to anybody. And then that's far from the truth. Actually, it's the opposite. Six of Wands in the reverse. If you got a person that has dark energy and they set out to see misery in other people, 9 times out of 10, they are the first ones to bring in the negativity. You know, they are the first ones. And it could be just like you may be talking to this person on the phone, like a friendly good morning or good evening type deal. And, you know, how was your day? Oh, it was, oh gosh, I'm so stressed out. Blah, 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 blah. Bring all that negative energy. I'm not saying people don't fall on hard times, but it's got to be negative all the time. All the time. Get what I'm saying? Clarify the Six of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands. You interrupted this person's peace of mind, Pisces, with the Wheel of Fortune. You had a whole different way, a whole different vibe, whole different wave, especially for those of you that have really been working on your healing. All right, Hierophant energy here. Your vibe, your wave, the way you are, the way you move and all that, it really messed with this person because they love to thrive on negativity. So when you would talk to them on the phone or when you would see them in person or however that is, it bothered their energy because they wanted you to be dark too. They wanted you to be dark. How could you, a person that has come out of the darkness of having a lot of things going on, this person wanted you to be dark as well. They wanted you to have that dark energy just like they have with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And why do I feel like a lot of you repelled this energy? You repelled it every time. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Because for you, it did not feel good. It did not feel natural with the Strength here in the reverse. It made you feel like you weren't yourself, just being around this person sometimes. And it's because it's not your energy. With the Magician here in the reverse. Yeah. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You could have also felt like this person may have challenged you as far as you really having to dive in to love yourself more. If this was someone that you were in a relationship with, you could have felt like, oh my gosh, why do I have to fight so hard to love myself? That wasn't you, Pisces. That was this person's energy. Just being around this negativity was pulling on you, was draining you. Because you're trying, just think about it. You're trying to be as positive as you can, but you're with this person who's in this position in your life, whether that's a lover or a friend, which, with me, if I call you a friend, that says a lot. Okay. So you had this person in your life, or you still have this person in your life that holds such a high title in your life. So when you got somebody in that position and you're looking at them to be a great friend or a very compatible lover, the energy that they have, it has an influence on you. It had an influence on your energy, and you didn't like the way that this made you feel. Or some of you right now, if you're in this, you don't like the way that this energy makes you feel, right? Because this person, it just seems like they're negative, or it seems like they have this, I'm hearing dark cast. It's like a dark cast. Everything is bad. Everything, you know what I mean? There's nothing really good. And this is somebody that they could even suffer from depression a little bit, but it almost feels like they want you to be in the dark too. Like I keep saying that. And for whatever the reason, it's not working. The thing about it is, when you have a positive and a negative, unfortunately, you're always going to have a negative. So I feel like a lot of you are deciding to really separate from this type of energy, to really say goodbye to this type of energy, even if at one time you relied heavily on this energy. Maybe at one time you were dark. Maybe at one time you were negative. Okay. But this person is definitely dark. They definitely sitting around, you know, just with the Ace of Wands here, dreaming of a new beginning, wanting to do new things. But you know, it's up to them. It's up to them. There are plenty of resources out here. It's up to them. All right. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, it's up to them. It's up to them how they want to move. It's up to them how, you know, the steps they want to take in order to have some light in their life. This is a person that if they're not happy, they don't want other people to be happy. Yep, Three of Swords. If I'm not happy, I don't want other people to be happy. Yep. They want it their way. They want everybody in the room to be sad when they're sad. They want everybody in the crowd to be sad when they're sad. They want everybody to be mad at one other person if they feel like somebody has offended them. They want everybody to be mad. And you may be a person that's just like, no, I can't be mad at that woman. I can't be mad at that man because I wasn't there. I mean, you know, I have a more level head. Let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? You may have more of a level head. You are able to look outside of the box. You're able to really look at things for what it is. I mean, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah. You just have a more optimistic approach. You don't like the drama. You don't like the chaos. You know what I'm saying? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. With the Sun, this is you. You're like, hey, can't we all just get along? Do we have to be mad for days, weeks, months, years? Can't we all just get along? And this person, if they feel like someone has wronged them, Seven of Swords in reverse, even though they probably have wronged a lot of people, they want other people to be mad at that person as well. And you know, life doesn't work like that. We're gonna look into their energy because I'm just curious. This person seems to be very one track, with the King of Swords in reverse, unaware, almost like emotionally unaware. Because anytime you think that your crew is supposed to be mad because you get mad at somebody, at all times something is wrong. Anything else? Exactly. Thank you, Wisdom, Sarisa. Yeah. Selfish. Crazy. It's crazy energy here. The Seven of Pentacles in the World in a reverse. You've outgrown this person. If you've known them for a while, even if you've only known them a few weeks, maybe a month, you've outgrown this way of thinking. Or maybe it took for there to be a certain conversation and you noticed that, man, this person's not on my level. They're very immature. They're very behind the eight ball, like very much behind the eight ball. Like this person is immature. They're not on my level. Maybe you noticed this, Pisces, and you're right. You are absolutely correct. Okay. Let's look in their energy and see, you know, why they acting like that. Don't forget to like the video, y'all, and please subscribe. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Oops. Wisdom. All right, let's get one more. All right. I knew it. This person out the gate, I got some sadness around them anyway. Let's see. Sometimes, you know, Sadness can be self-inflicted. Sometimes you can make your own self sad and you can keep yourself sad. You know? And some people are just sad because they don't want to move forward. Sometimes people, I hate to say this, I'm going to say it. Sometimes people want to stay mad and sad because that gets them the most attention. I'm just going to say it. I got to put it out there. I'm just saying. And you could have noticed that with this person. All right, what's the overall? The 4 of Cups in reverse, you see? Look at all these offers here. Look at all these options. Yeah, maybe some things were not meant to be in this person's life, but look at this. This could have been you, Pisces, handing this person an idea, a dream, or, trying to include them. And yet and still, look at how stubborn he's being. He got his arms crossed like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, how can somebody help you if you're not willing to help yourself? Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. Yeah. So in order for this person to get out of their rut, they got to make the first step. You can't do it for them. You can't do it for them. Clarify the 4 of Cups with the Strength in the reverse. Leo energy. Absolutely. I'm hearing you gotta be, it's like, you gotta be cruel to be kind. Y'all remember that song? Cruel to be kind. That's all I'm just hearing that. If y'all remember the song, let me know. So this could have been you. Maybe you were cruel to be kind to this person. Because they wanted to stay in this dark pit of misery. Maybe you just told them like, hey, if you want your life to change, you're going to have to change it. If the Most High is going to help you regardless, but you got to make the steps. You got to stand up and walk with the sun, And you can attest to this, Pisces, because you've been there. You've had your time with the Page of Wands. You've been there plenty of times, okay? With the Judgment. Some of you like to tell people, like, I wouldn't tell you anything that I don't use, or I wouldn't tell you any advice that I don't even use for myself. Like some of you are really adamant about that. And I feel like this is what you may have told this person, or that was your intent. Your intent was never malicious. You didn't have any malicious intent with the 7 of Wands. And I feel like this person rejected every consideration, every suggestion, and you being considerate and compassionate. They rejected it every time. So you could have decided, I'm going to walk away with my head held high because I tried to help somebody and they weren't ready for the help. So Pisces, maybe you did leave this person to deal with their own darkness, to deal with their own misery, because it was too much for you. With the Emperor in reverse, absolutely. You knew if you kept entertaining this, it was going to start chipping away at what you're trying to build for yourself. Chipping away at this foundation you're trying to build for yourself here. 5 of Cups, told you this person is maybe surrounded by darkness. They may be surrounded by sadness. They don't have to be. Let's look into that sadness, that darkness here. Give me more on this, what they're surrounded by. King of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse. Get one more. Whoa, 5 cards already. Look at this. High Priestess in the reverse, the Ace of Swords. What's this one? The 5 of Swords in the reverse. They are surrounded by stuff from the past. That's what keeps them messed up. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Burdens that were burdens in the past that now should be sweet releases. Let me say that again. This person is surrounded by burdens on top of burdens that were burdens in the past that now they should be looking at as sweet releases. But they want to hold on to stuff. King of Swords in the reverse. Because guess what? If I hold on to the pain, if I hold on to the misery and the madness, that gets me the most attention. I hate to say it, this what it is, y'all. They know that, staying in this pit of misery, it gets them the most attention. Possibly from you at one time, but when you stop giving the attention to it, they're seeking attention from other people, and maybe they are receiving that. But I feel like whomever they encounter with all of this, with the high priestess in the reverse, each person gets tired because it's draining. Ace of Swords here. Each person that they tell their story to, it's draining to them. Five of Swords in the reverse. And then it seems like they double back to you. Because, and before you just walked away, you told them, you explained to them, like, hey, I can want you to have a great life, all that I want to, but if you don't want it, I can't make you want it. So you kept it real with them. You didn't just disregard or dismiss them. You actually gave them a reason as to why you had to separate your energy after trying to help them. And that's why they want to double back around, most of them. The Empress here in the reverse. This person was not taking care of themselves emotionally and mentally. They were not. They relied on other people to validate them. Give me more on that energy. The Moon. Yep, they relied on you. The Fool in the reverse. I'm telling you, y'all, it is very draining to constantly have to be a cheerleader for somebody. It's one thing if we're supporting each other and everybody is working towards a common goal of healing, of self-improvement. But when you got a person that's just dragging their behind and they don't want to make any steps forward, they don't want to go to counseling, they don't want to go to a support group, they don't want to talk to their pastor if they trust that, they don't want to talk to a life coach, they don't want to do anything to improve their situation, they just want to sit there. That's draining. Okay, you feel like you're beating a dead horse, as they used to say, and I feel like that's the energy here, Pisces, that you released yourself from. You could have felt like this person was relying on you way too much. With the Moon here, they were relying on you way too much. The Fool is in the reverse, and they weren't ready to make steps forward. They were counting on you and other people to validate their emotions. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I'm going to tell you what's going to help this person grow up. And it's probably happening now. I feel like you were placed in this person's life for a reason. Okay. A lot of you, we got to be kind. Sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind. But I feel like the thing that's going to help this person to grow is you continuing to ignore the very thing that they don't want to change. And I don't mean ignore to be rude. I mean, when I say ignore, handling it in this way. So if they come to you, they call you up and they want to talk about the same old, right? Same old problem. Maybe it's a divorce that they have been divorced over 30 years and they still talking about it. Or maybe they lost out on a good deal in some sort. It happened years ago. They still want to talk about it, right? Ask them. So what steps are you going to make forward? Where are you going to go from here? Put it back on them. Put it back on them, because that is you still kindly shifting the energy. And what you're doing when you put it back on them by asking them what are the steps they're going to take forward, you're forcing this person to think on their own. So you're going to be helping this person to grow. The very thing they've been resisting, the very thing they've been trying not to do, if you throw it back at them, they're going to have to face it and look at it. That's right, Teresa. Some are happy sitting in their crap. It's all they have because everyone has had enough. Exactly. And get this, everyone else, including myself and you, y'all, I know all of you watching this message, we all have our own drama, right? We got our own stuff in life. We got our own illnesses. If some of you have illnesses or just trying to keep up with your health, You got, maybe you have people in your family that are ill. Maybe you have friends that are ill. So you're dealing with that. I know with me, I have quite a few family members that are battling different things. And I'm, just trying to keep up with myself. So it's like, it's hard. And traumas. Let's not forget, we all have our traumas, right? So it is hard to keep, it's hard to keep yourself accessible to people that don't want to try. That don't want to try. We all have issues. That's right, wisdom. People that don't want to try. It's hard to keep being a cheerleader for them. It's and see, the person that doesn't want to try, they don't get it. They think everybody's trying to be mean to them because they're selfish. And they don't want to look at the fact that everybody has stuff going on. They want to be the center, and you can't be everybody's center. You can't be the center of everybody's life. And this is what I feel like this person wants. Queen of Cups. And you know it, Pisces. This is you coming up in the reading. You know this person wants to be the center in everybody's life. Whomever they interact with, they want to be the center. They want all the attention. Life doesn't work that way. I don't know who set them up like that, but they are going to be terribly disappointed. Maybe they're being disappointed now, okay? And then we don't wish bad on them, but there's nobody in the world that can continuously give you that much attention. Clarify the Queen of Cups here. The King of Cups in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. All these are reversed because the love that they are seeking from other people, you included, Pisces, is the love that they need to give themselves. That's why they can't get enough of validation, because they have yet to validate themselves. That's what's missing. When you validate yourself, you'll find you don't need anybody's validation. But see, this person is trying not to look at their own, try not to look at their own stuff, their own mess. But I feel like you're forcing them to do it. Page of Pentacles here in reverse. Or maybe this reading is going to help you to let you know that it's time to kindly force this person to take accountability. And I don't mean by you pushing up on them and being rude, which I know you wouldn't be, but it's not that. It's simply putting the energy back on them. So if they sit down talking to you about a certain situation, or either sitting down talking or on the phone or texting or whatever, ask them, so what steps are you planning to take moving forward? Put it back on them. One or two things going to happen. Either they're going to go somewhere and really think and try to put together an action plan to improve, or they're going to leave you alone. I'm going to put it out there. They're going to leave you alone, and they're going to go search for somebody else that's willing to listen, and they're not going to find it, because they may find somebody that'll listen for a little bit, but they're going to get tired too, because people have capacities, at different levels. And I know with me at this point in my life, I'm a very patient person. But if it's something like what we're talking about in this reading, you probably got 2 times with me. Two good times that I'll talk about it with you. And then that third time, I'm looking for some self-improvement. I'm looking for you to have signed up for therapy or signed up for exercise, because exercise is a good way to, stress reliever, or journaling, or so. I'm looking for some type of improvement. I can't listen to somebody day after day after day not trying. When you trying, I don't mind listening. Even if you got to dive back into the past a little bit, I don't mind. But when you're not even trying, oh my gosh, it's like, what am I doing? I'm wasting my breath. I'm wasting my, my CO, my carbon dioxide, because it's like, you know what I mean? I'm wasting it. So that's the vibe I'm getting here, Pisces. It may be you. Either you have gotten to this place, or this is a message here for you to really hold this person accountable. And that's by putting the energy back on them. All right. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Whoever they feel like wronged them, You know, they have a right to feel that way. If they feel like somebody wronged them in their life, they got a right to feel that way. Maybe they feel like you wronged them. I don't know. But you know what? With the Two of Cups in the reverse, I hate to say this, but what can they do about it? I'll wait. When somebody do something messed up to you, and we've all experienced it, and it's messed up, it's not fair, but what can we do? If you are not a person to seek revenge, what can you do? Take control, take your power back, go somewhere and work on your healing, and not let this thing control you, not let this thing run your life. You know? And that could be another reason why you have a limited capacity, Pisces, to listen to this, because with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, you know yourself that you had to make the first step. That's right, Teresa. You got to pray for them too. You know yourself that when you were faced with adversity, when you had to experience a lot of actions and words that you didn't deserve, you had to put your best foot forward here. And it's hard when you're trying to, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, when you're trying to keep yourself motivated and positive, it's tough to keep listening to the same old story from someone that's not trying. You know? It's hard. So we do have the Ten of Cups here. Let's look at that. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands, Seven. Now, I do feel like this person they do want a new beginning with happiness now. They do want this. They want that. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, but like I said, this person here, they love the attention. Seven of Swords. They love what the attention from grief, like they love the attention from grief. And that's twisted. That's wild, but they get the most attention they feel when they're grieving and going through versus when they're healed. So this person needs to dive deep. I'm not a psychologist. They need to dive deep and figure out the root of the situation of why they need that kind of validation. Why do you need to remain sad in order to get attention? Like, what is that? Because that's something there. With the Six of Wands here. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Excuse me. You also have to be careful, Pisces, because this type of person, this type of energy could drain you. Okay? This type of energy could drain you. Because this person sees you as very abundant, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically. They see you as being very abundant, very loving, very caring. So this type of person could see all that good energy that you got and they want it. But get this, with the Two of Wands, they want that, but they are not willing to work to have it on their own. So this is a person that could deplete your energy. Once they feel pretty good, they're gone. But it's a temporary high. Okay? How do they feel about you? How does this person feel about Pisces? The Chariot. Hold on, y'all. Drop the card. The Chariot, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands. They feel like you moved away from them. They feel like you moved away from them. They also could feel like you got tired. And you did. And you did. Okay? The Temperance and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Notice how this Five of Pentacles, this is what it looks like in the upright. You got tired of the woe is me. You're like, you know. And that's not being insensitive. I don't want to make anybody think that you got to be insensitive. It's not being insensitive. Because it's a case-by-case situation, right? I'm talking about the folks that come to you with the same issues, and they've been talking about the same breakup, the same divorce, the same this, the same that for many, many years, but they have not made any steps forward. If they make some steps forward and then every now and then they talk about it, it's not so bad. But they're just like, this is day number 3046, right? And they still at day one. You know what I'm saying? Guess what I'm talking about? This is a whole different time, and they haven't been doing the work, so they're still right at the first day of when it happened, and they haven't improved. And you've given them the tools. Okay? You've given them the tools. Hey, Michelle, I make myself tough on this. First, I gave all the patience, understanding I can give, which no one in his life can ever do. It is beyond anyone can take. Yes, he wasted it all. Yeah. Because the thing about it, I will say that you were placed in this person's life to give them some insight, and probably other reasons. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, right? So you couldn't have made this person really step into their power and try to work on themselves. A lot of you got frustrated because you see this person's potential. You see, perhaps you can see with the Seven of Cups that this person will be a good person. They are a good person with the Magician. You wanted them to have the best of the best for themselves, but they had to see that they had so many different things that are great for them. They had to see this. All right. Okay, what's Pisces' advice moving forward? Besides holding them accountable. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Wands. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Yeah, continue to hold this person accountable if you're still associating with them. All right. Stand firm on what you believe in. If it's an old conversation, there's nothing wrong with just seeing where they are. I feel like sometimes if you don't chime in so much about something that's old, they'll eventually get tired of talking about it. So, like, let them talk. If you still talk to this person, let them talk, and then ask them, so how do you feel, and what are your next steps forward with the Hangman in the reverse? Put the accountability back on them, okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hermit and the Hierophant. Yep, somebody's name could begin with an H. Put that energy back on them. All right. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like the video and please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live for other messages and other readings and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates, okay? Thank you so much. If you're interested in the personal questions, check out the website in the description box. I will be doing live questions soon. Not sure which day, but they are coming up, hopefully this week. So stay tuned for that if you've been interested in the question, okay? Have a great one, y'all. Stay safe and blessed. Remember, you're worth it always. And we will chat soon. Take care. Bye.